let's talk about something most people avoid: the hard truth about relationships. Sometimes, no matter how much you give, how much time you invest, or how deeply you care, something doesn't feel right. There's this unease, this nagging feeling in the back of your mind asking, am I really valued, or am I just convenient? And the longer you ignore it, the deeper you can get pulled into a situation that doesn't serve you. The first sign is subtle, but it hits harder than you might realize. She only contacts you when she needs something. Think about it. How often do you get that rush when your phone lights up, only to open it and find it's a request, a favor, or worse, financial help? If the pattern is consistent, it's not affection, it's convenience. Someone who truly cares checks in when there's nothing to gain, who asks how you're doing, who shows up even when it's inconvenient. Presence is proof of value. If you're only needed when she wants something, you're not her partner, you're her safety net. And realizing that is the first step to reclaiming your energy. The second sign is more emotional than physical. She might be close to you, even intimate, but emotionally distant. Real connection isn't just about laughter on dates or shared adventures. It's about the weighty, messy parts of life, the conversations about fears, dreams, and vulnerabilities. When she avoids that depth, it's a signal someone invested in you will want to navigate the hard parts, to understand and be understood. If the connection stops at convenience and pleasure, you deserve someone who sees all of you, not just what's easy or beneficial. Emotional closeness is the true measure of commitment. Next, watch her actions, because words are cheap. Promises can sound beautiful, but actions reveal reality. Does she say she values you, but then cancel plans last minute? Does she talk about a future with you, but disappear when the work to build it arrives? Words alone don't create trust. Patterns do. Pay attention to how consistent she is, how often her behavior aligns with what she says. A relationship is not a guessing game, and you shouldn't have to feel like you're constantly chasing someone's attention. Your intuition notices these contradictions for a reason. It's telling you what your heart already knows. The fourth sign is subtle, but crushing if ignored. Effort that's always one-sided. It might be financial, emotional, or even the simplest acts of thoughtfulness. If you're always footing the bill, always planning, always accommodating, and she never reciprocates, it's not generosity you're exercising. It's being taken for granted. A relationship is a balance of give and take, not a constant drain on your energy. Effort isn't measured in money alone. It's measured in care, in intention, in showing up consistently. When the scales tip completely to one side, it's a warning. You cannot build a healthy bond on imbalance. And finally, recognize manipulation when it creeps in. It's subtle at first, a guilt trip here, a hidden excuse there, avoidance of introducing you to her life, or secrecy about her world. These are not signs of love. They're signs of control. Saying things like, if you loved me, you'd do this, or keeping you hidden from friends and family, is designed to bend you to her will. Love lifts. It doesn't bind. It doesn't make you question your worth or doubt your perception of fairness. If you feel manipulated, it's not your fault. Recognizing it isn't just courage, it's self-preservation. Now, here's the part most people miss. Acknowledging these signs isn't pessimistic, it's empowering. It's a step toward clarity, a moment where you reclaim control over your life, your time, and your heart. When you see the truth, you have the power to walk away from what drains you and toward what elevates you. Relationships should enhance your life, not exhaust it. They should be built on respect, trust, and mutual care, not guilt, convenience, or manipulation. Imagine a life where your energy is cherished, where your time is valued, where you are loved not for what you can provide, but for the essence of who you are. That life isn't a fantasy, it's a choice, and it starts with awareness. Seeing these signs clearly allows you to make intentional decisions, to stop settling for less, and to embrace the kind of love that is real, reciprocal, and resilient. Because here's the truth: you cannot force someone to value you, and you cannot earn genuine love by sacrificing your boundaries. You deserve someone who shows up without hesitation, who invests as deeply in you as you invest in them. Someone whose actions match their words, who celebrates you in public and private, who makes you feel like a priority without you having to plead for it. That is the standard you set for yourself, not the one society imposes. Pay attention. Trust your instinct. Notice the signs before they become months or years of heartache. Protect your energy. Uphold your worth. Because when you do, you attract the kind of connection that is rare, powerful, and transformative. And if you've recognized these patterns in your current relationship, it's not the end. It's a beginning. A beginning where you reclaim your confidence, your clarity, and your life. You don't need validation from someone who takes more than they give. You don't need approval from someone who manipulates. You need authenticity, respect, and mutual investment. Walk toward that. Step away from what diminishes you. And know this: the strength it takes to recognize, to let go, and to demand more from life and love is the strength that will shape the kind of relationships you truly deserve. Because in the end, the most valuable relationship you can ever have is with yourself. When you honor that, everything else falls into place. Love, respect, period.